carry on driving and a fog descends along the road. They see some lights in the distance, and as they approach they realise it's an old Victorian police station. They can hear shouting and screaming from inside, so they decide to have a little pop-in reception and see what's going on. This poem is for Alan Plato, who apparently wrote some of the scripts for Ed Cars and Dad a week last Thursday. It's called Immediate Incapacitation. Immediate incapacitation? What the hell can that be? Other than more news media terminology. A special new benefit? That doesn't sound right. Let's reopen the case notes just for tonight. Immediate, well, that's instant, efficient and quick. But incapacitation, isn't that unhealthy, disabled or sick? Immediate incapacitation, it's the phrase that is said to describe an innocent citizen getting 7 in the head. You see, 7 in the head leaves little margin for error, except in this case where the state was the terror. 7 in the head without a chance to react. 7 in the head leaves little intact. 7 from the chamber right through the face. You must understand it's an exceptional case. An exceptional case in what sort of way? Since 1990 it's nearly 1 death per day. So take care and beware if those safeguards fail. When do police officers ever go to jail? Remember Menendez, Alder and Peach, and that bringing the police to justice is still beyond our reach. Thank you. My next poem, I'm not allowed to say because it's got a very rude word in it, so I've had to skip that one. It involves the Hull accent and the way that we say could not. Very short, C-O-N-T. So they leave the police station, they don't like the atmosphere in there. And as they're driving away, one of the poets thinks, I've got no idea where we are going. And he actually gets inspired to come up with this poem, Where I Am Going. Nowhere's the place I'm going, finishing nothing, even this poem. When somewhere's a city too hard to find, the bus lights are bright but the driver seems blind. Taking students to schools with too much to teach, while then to stretch with so little to reach. For others doors open and off they get. For me it starts raining and I'll get wet. They've found their place, passengers push past. If it's a race I think I'm last. Left in life's bus empty and bare, I've paid the fare, so where's my share? Casting eyes at heaven I cry, another defeat I'll go round the bend. From cloudy skies, a voice asks why. Your poem's complete and you've reached the end. Thank you. One of the poets gets no inspiration at all from the whole holiday. And everything gets packed away. They get into the minibus and they start driving on. And he starts thinking about going back to work. And he thinks about a lady that he sees every morning as he's going to get his bus. And this is the poem he comes up with, Distraction. I was looking at your legs, those calves that sway down to your toes. I was enjoying your lips, then your eyes, and then your nose. I was lost on a pathway I would love to retrace, across the pristine paradise of your face. I was stopped by your steps as you walked in those heels, and dreams of how soft your ankle feels. Seeing sweet pearly pebbles at the tips of your feet, I thought, lucky me, living life in your street. You made it street theatre, you stole every scene, until I caught the bus by smashing in through the screen. An unfortunate method I could not recommend, unless men need a shock that makes their balls ascend, or if women need breasts that push up through their backs, or a complexion like bacon melted in wax. These eyes, once locked onto your lovely distraction, now looked down at my torso in traction. Months of treatment, retracing lost feeling, and zero attraction to a hospital ceiling. So, as the sun goes down on all the beauty around, reserve your good ear for the roadside sound. You'll reduce your chances of becoming like me, part of the big ugly bus you were too lost to see. Thank you. There's one other little poem I'm going to try and recite for you that no one's heard. It's an environmental poem I wrote a very long time ago, and it replaces my local language poem. It's called Mother Earth. Behold, sweet supporter of life, who tearfully, fearfully holds within her clean green folds man's menacing nuclear knife. Through time's torment she will pray for warless, peaceful years, without endless, mendless tears, when the dove of love may lay. Thank you.